we are recording, and I'm going to copy URL and all right. This shit's freezing up on me. Okay, there we go. All right, so they should be back in a minute. See, waiting room. Admit. So everybody should be cut back any second now.
We are.
Hi.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi.
Now we got 40 minutes left. So.
All right.
Oh.
Did you?
I did remember to hit record. So.
Okay. I wonder if.
Oh, I missed chat. I missed porn.
It's all right.
Gavin, don't worry. The porn's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
make sure that, Ed, we need that.
No, it's there. It's all there. It's all cataloged.
It's a pain in the ass to go all the way back and find it, though. So I'm sure I missed some here and there, but
here we
go. Oh, where's everybody?
They're coming.
They're coming.
Are they coming, or are they just breathing heavy?
I don't know.
Maybe both.
You put it back in the chat room.
Well, maybe they're peeing. Oh, did you?
Or maybe they're taking place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody may need to get a new cocktail. So.
Did you send it to Jay on?
Yes, I did.
Okay. It was so funny because just as somebody was saying, I don't want to be the first one to get the vaccine.
Okay, I was yeah. Oh no! There's a conspiracy.
Yeah, there you go. I was thinking maybe it was a conspiracy.
Take it.
Take my shots. Get my shot. Get your shot.
Anyway, what I was saying was like my big fear is they're gonna rush to get this thing through.
Yeah.
And it's gonna end up like causing more problems.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like people are gonna have like huge, massive side effects because they didn't like wait and test it properly.
Well,
like a huge, massive dong? Yes.
Yes.
The zombie, like the zombie apocalypse.
You know what?
Isn't that how it started? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I'm not a zombie movie.
You're not a zombie movie person?
We would have to ask Concub about that. But I think it was something to do with there's some kind of virus and the vaccine caused side effects and everybody became zombies. I don't remember.
I don't know. Oh my.
Sounds about right.
Wow. That's pretty scary.
I know, right?
Well, I'm thinking more like along the lines of the fluminamide or back in the 50s.
Why is Jay not getting in here?
Oh, they said they were having problems.
Admit.
Yeah.
There, because I didn't admit them yet.
You're horrible.
Hi, sorry.
Oh.
You're a horrible person.
Hi, welcome back.
I'm like, where the fuck are these people? And I just noticed that they were like on the side there where I have to admit you, which why, but
welcome to Zoom, Gavin.
I know, right?
No. So you were saying, Bill, that you wouldn't want to be the first person?
No, I don't think I want to be the first one in line for that vaccine. Just saying.
I want to make sure nobody else dies first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't gone for a test to see if I've been exposed or if I've had it or whatever.
Do you think you have, Jim?
To be honest with you, I had just had a complete blood work done from my doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Probably back in September. All right. And they were telling me, you got the shots for, what was it, hepatitis A or whatever, or one of the, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're immune. They were telling me everything that I've had. And there was one thing that they didn't know what it was. All right. But you have an antibody. It's something's reacting to an antibody, or your antibodies are reacting to something. I just remember them saying that. And I remembered having probably about, and it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I was knocked out with like a wicked cold, a flu. All right. I didn't have a fever, but just talking like this, I got out of breath. You know what I mean? And I stayed in bed for almost 2 weeks. And like, I would not be surprised if it's the same type of a COVID, or, you know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
I think are they giving the free antibody tests up there in Jersey?
No, but they are doing now. They're doing CVS's. A couple of the CVS's in this area are offering.
Oh,
tests
okay.
Is it the antibody,
no, it's
or it's the test for the virus?
it's a test for the virus.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need the antibody test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would not be surprised if I do have the antibodies. Because I've been running around.
Well, you were sick real bad back in like December or something.
December.
Yeah, was it November or December? You got real.
Yeah, that's right.
Bad fever and cold and stuff.
Yeah,
Because I remember I got sick too, like a week later, and I was blaming you.
Yeah, but it kind of blew over fast. But I remember like maybe a year or two before, I remember like it was very, no fever or very mild fever, but the lack of energy, the problems breathing, like all the symptoms of the COVID. And I'm like, that sounds like what I had the week I was off. You know what I mean? Like they were calling me from work because it was odd that I would be off more than 2 or 3 days. And I would be talking, and then maybe 3 sentences into talking, I'd be out of breath. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody else at your job got it. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I'm concerned about getting it, and I'm going to be cautious. But if there was a place I could go to get the antibody test, I would do it. But as far as I know, unless
you can only do what you can do. I mean, you can't live your life in terror that you're going to get this thing.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, I've been working, and they're very good where I work about everything. Matter of fact, it's funny because I found this out later. The day after I left for my vacation, I worked till Wednesday. I was off Thursday and Friday, and then 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that. And then, but the Thursday that I went on vacation, the first day I was on vacation, they had to call everybody. They closed the plant down because somebody got sick with the COVID, got tested positive for the COVID. So they actually came in and like sanitized the entire building.
Oh,
they had a company come in and like sterilize the building. So they were actually closed for a day. And I found out like a week and a half later, everybody got paid a holiday for that day except me. They took a vacation day on me. I was like,
right, because you were off.
Those bastards.
Yeah, I know.
Bad timing.
Shake it, Kevin. Shake your fist at them.
Get off my lawn.
But look at Ed.
By the time right?
Yeah.
By the time I found out, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make a stink about it.
You got a nice smooth arm, Ed.
Stop. Oh, stop.
Jim.
Ain't nothing like the real.
Well, that makes up for like a couple years ago, they changed payroll people.
They
wound up giving me when they changed payroll, they never took off the days that I had already used. so actually a couple extra vacation days that year. So I'm not going to like complain about it.
They're like, huh, Gavin's complaining. Why don't we do an audit of his time?
I remember one time where I worked, my vacation was accrued. And like, if you were there so many years, it was so many hours. And I didn't notice, but over a course of a couple of years, my accrual rate, they'd never changed my accrual rate. And they just said, fuck it, just max them out. Rather than try to go back and figure it out. That was
Nice.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I've only had one time when at work they didn't deduct like an 8-hour day that I had taken a vacation.
Right.
And they didn't deduct it. And I'm honest. So I like emailed and said, hey, like I turned in my time card, but I'm not sure. It never showed up on they give you a monthly report of, what time's been utilized and all that. And I'm like, it didn't show up on my report. And they said, oh, the person doing your tracking like is really behind or whatever. It should show up in a couple of months. So I waited. I emailed again after like 3 months, and I sent the email to the person doing the tracking, and she was like, oh, I'll be right on that, and blah, blah, blah. And, still like 2 months later, she was horrible as far as like keeping up on stuff and getting things corrected or anything. Mm-hmm. But I had been carbon copying the supervisor, and the supervisor finally emailed me back and said, you know what, like, just don't worry about it. It's probably not going to get resolved. And she said,
there you go.
It's to your benefit. So like,
I love you dearly, but you're overly honest.
Yeah. Something like that.
I would have been like, I did my job. I told her I'm done.
Right. Something like that. It's usually because you're honest. Okay, well, let's just slip this time. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to, let something, 8 hours is not going to break the bank.
No.
And you were honest enough to bring it to our attention.
Well, I'm guessing the supervisor
Thank you
was
for bringing it to our
worried
attention.
about like making sure her employee like caught up on things, and it was she's a terrible employee, I'm sure.
She probably had bigger problems than just 8
yeah
hours.
So I'm guessing the supervisor is just like, oh please, like, let's not worry about your little issue, like there's other bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, I accidentally deleted a line in an Excel file, like part of a line, which caused numbers to jump up. You know what I mean? So like my 401k contribution was not like you got the person who was below you.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh my
right.
God.
And I had to go back, and we're talking about 22,000 people.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
And yeah, so
that is a lot of people.
Tell me about it. And then, but then there's other kinds of sorting and shit like that goes on after that. And I'm trying to fix it. And I said, you know what? It's a lot easier. I'm just gonna fucking scrap this whole file and go back to my original data and redo all the work that I've been doing, like before it gets to the bank. I mean, like I was. Like when I caught on to it, like I started, like there was, before you actually transmitted the data file to your record keeper, you would go back and you would spot check against somebody's paycheck because you had access to it, right? And like, I mean, some people were getting, huge contributions to their accounts that they didn't deserve, that wasn't theirs. And I was like, nah, this ain't right. Go back.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, and that many people and that much differences in things, I would think you'd have to go back and fix it.
Oh my God, it would be like the phone constantly ringing, ring, 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 ring. The thing was, that wasn't the only thing I did. You know what I mean? Like I didn't just do the 401k. I had medical, dental.
No wonder they laid you off.
I was fucking. I made that mistake like 15 years ago. I know. I did it 15 years ago.
If they just caught it now.
Yeah. But you know what? My mind is so fried after working there. I mean, I will say things did slow down the last year.
You look so much healthier though. No, seriously.
That's good.
My mouth is a lot fresher though.
He doesn't look as drained and shit.
Yeah.
That glow is about you these days, Jim. That glow.
Let's
I've been jerking it. I've been jerking it. I've been powering that battery, man. That's afterglow.
let's not go insane now.
Yeah. It's all the masturbating.
Yeah, that's the glow is just like leftover cum stains on his face.
Rosier cheeks and rosier rosebud.
Right.
Rosio Rosebud.
Rosie
Right.
Rosebud, do you want me to stand up on the chair so you can see? You let me know.
Absolutely.
Thank God I'm blind.
Yeah.
Oh,
What color
everybody
red?
else would be too, Jay, after that.
You're right.
What color red is that? Would you call it hamburger red or
Hamburger.
hamburger red or
Medium rare.
grade school pink? All right.
No, honey, it's a long time.
How about depend purple?
That sounds more accurate for the age.
Blown out and lost.
Is that a color?
Yeah.
It is now.
It is now. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
We can all imagine it, I'm sure.
No, let's not.
You know what? I watched change the subject real quick. I watched a really, really creepy documentary series this week, or today. I'm sorry. The one about the Epstein guy.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my God. Was he a fucking? Ugh.
What?
Yeah.
He was just creepy.
Oh.
It's about like all the shit that he was like caught up in.
And it's amazing how many very influential people all around the world were involved with him.
Oh my God, yeah. See, but the thing is, like, there was a couple things like they had said, like they said that Bill Clinton was on the island, but no people that worked there ever saw anything going on with him. So, I know there were people that were like nobody ever said anything that I'm not defending him, but nobody ever said that Donald Trump was seen doing anything with any of the girls from Epstein. So but he was so creepy. Oh my God.
Well, Bill Clinton, come on, Gavin. Bill Clinton was used to the blue dress. He only did blue dresses.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Don't we all?
And only a pig would save their blue dress.
But
yeah.
But if you're not squeamish about that kind of thing, like it's a really creepy fucking shit that he was into.
What was it on? Was it on Netflix or something?
I think it was on Netflix. Hold on, I will tell you. Continue talking. I will tell you.
I'll go out and see if I can find it.
That's what I'm doing. Oh.
Nope. My husband and I were watching fun things the last over the last week. We watched She-Ra and the Princesses of Power.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
It is so fun.
The animated one?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, I've actually started watching the first
season 5 just was released last week, I think, and we finally started it earlier this week and got through it. So they're so much fun. They're so like kid, but they're like I don't know. It's just fun.
I need something else to watch. I'm due. Like I don't have any serials that
The really good one that we watched recently that they've done 2 seasons of is called Dead to Me.
Yeah.
With Linda Cardellini and Christina Applegate.
It's on Hulu, by the way.
Which
Dead
one?
to Me is? Oh, the
You're Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah. Okay. No, Dead to Me is on Netflix, and Christina Applegate and Linda Cardellini are both so incredible in it. And
oh yeah,
it is such a great show, like well written. And
I watched the first season. I didn't get farther than that.
Oh my gosh, the second season is just as good.
Oh, okay.
You'd recommend it, Jay?
Oh, absolutely. It's terrific, and like Christina Applegate playing this like you know, sort of, she doesn't deal with things well, and her anger and
No.
just like rage is great. She does really good with the part.
Is it a good Is it a comedy or?
Oh, there's funny parts, but I would call it more drama, and the comedy tends to be a little dark, which I really like.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, she's hurting and in pain, and even though there's funny, you know, it's mixed into a lot of sort of dark, you know, like she's struggling.
Oh
So.
yeah.
And Linda Cardellini is like an incredible actress, I think, and she does such a good job with the character she plays. So
I'm trying to think of some of the other shows I've been watching that I was surprised to find out that not as many people as I expected are watching Ozark.
Oh, I love it.
I was like, oh my God, how do people not know about it?
Oh, it's amazing.
I've watched like the first 2 seasons of that, and I kind of lost interest in it for some reason.
No.
Oh my gosh, it got even better in the last one.
Was it
Oh, it
only
did?
Was it 3
yeah.
seasons?
I think the second season
was slow. Was
It's the
dragging.
weakest of the three.
Oh,
The
okay.
beginning of the third season is a little slow, but it definitely picks.
Oh, it picks up.
Oh,
That place is only about 3.5 hours, 4 hours from me. The Ozark.
stay out of it.
Yeah. Especially if Darlene is anywhere.
I don't want no
near.
damn junkies in my bed.
I love her character.
I loved. Oh, it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you from that area?
All of the characters are amazing.
Oh yeah, no, Ruth is amazing. You know
she can really drop the F. She drops the F-bomb a little bit too much for me.
Oh yeah. You know what? That's kind of
that's the character. That's the that's the
how the hillbillies are, Jim.
Right. That's the I would say that's the street smart, like, you know, person who's not like educated per se, but
yeah,
she's smart. Like
damn smart.
Yeah, she's a survivor. She's tough, you know.
She's got her common sense about her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that.
I'll go back to it and see if I can hang in there with it. And
yeah,
there's only 3 seasons so far, right?
So far, yeah.
Okay,
there'll be another one. I mean, there's got to be.
It's only a couple of hours to invest.
Darlene is one of my favorites because she is quite honestly one of the scariest characters in it.
God, yeah.
Because she's like nice. She doesn't like. There's very little change of emotion or very little emotional range.
Right.
No matter what she's doing, like wishing you well, or you know.
Yeah, there's like hate and everything.
Killing you.
Yeah. Darlene. Ooh. What was I going to say about Darlene?
You got distracted, Jim? Did you get distracted by the porn?
I just posted them.
Oh.
Just post.
Yeah.
Now you got Bill distracted too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cute. Who's he?
The guy with the red shirt on his shoulder?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
He's from the Ozarks, I think.
Yeah, he looks like he would be.
He's leaning up against the trailer, isn't he?
Well, you occasionally see guys like this down here in our county where we're at. So yeah.
We see him all the
time. Are you back down in Florida now, or were you?
No, I'm back in St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we came back up here. Came back April 5th, and there were 8,500 cases of COVID down there. We thought, well, it's time to get out of Dodge. And right now down there, there's over 43,000.
Yeah, it's so disappointing that this is not one of those things that goes away in the summertime.
Yeah.
Because people were saying it like a month ago. They were like, oh, well, it's going to go away in the summer. It's like, dude, some of the worst cases are in Florida and
did you
New Orleans and It's already
did you?
hot there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Did you see the Ozarks, the Memorial Day weekend down in the Ozarks in Missouri?
Oh my God, the parties.
Yes. What idiots!
What is
What
wrong with people?
idiots!
I know. Yeah.
Making Missouri proud. I'm telling you, making Missouri proud.
What is it?
Well, you know what?
Is Missouri the show me state?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Show me.
Just call
Show
it.
me.
Just call it Darwinism.
Yeah.
The hard part is you know, they spread it to other people that are being smart and, you know, trying to take precautions. Like if they spread it around, that's the part that bothers me.
Yeah. I mean, now my mask is going to stop me from breathing out my slime. All right. Is there a mask that'll stop me from breathing it in?
That's
Or is that just
only the N95 mask?
The N95.
Right. But okay, this is my, like, I feel like it's a lot of common sense. And this is my logic. Okay, you get the 6 foot. Both people are wearing masks. I don't care whether it's just a fucking paper towel. If you put something in front of your face when you cough or sneeze or spit while you talk, it's going to cut down what's going out. If you got 2 people doing that and you're 6 feet away from each other, you're just doing yourself a favor.
You should be good. Yeah.
So it's just common sense. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
People that act like, oh, well, this, you know, I read that they do nothing. How do you just think about it? Just think it through. Like
those people that were down in the Ozarks, they were not thinking of anybody but themselves.
Oh God, yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing they had in their mind. They did no one else. And you know, I really don't give a shit about those people down there. I do care about the people who they took it home to, possibly.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of their attitude is, well, I'm young. I'll probably, you know, either have very little issue or I'll get over it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
They don't realize for the 2 weeks before they get sick, they're spreading it around a bunch of other fucking people. So people like me that have, like, you know, have been smoking for 40 years and I could die, you know, I could quit today, but it ain't going to do me any goddamn good. So, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
yes, it would do you good.
Well, it would do me good, but it's not going to do me good as far as this situation, you know. But like they just don't. What about your grandmother? What about your parents? What about your asthmatic, you know, niece? Like,
it's always about them. It's about me.
Right. So I don't know. Of course, it doesn't.
It's sad.
Doesn't help to have somebody that's in charge, supposed to be in charge, not following the rules either. So
yeah.
No.
And
he's in charge. He's in charge. Is he?
And the thing that is like embarrassing is even the Moscow Mitch is advocating wearing masks.
McConnell?
Yeah, you know, like
Moscow Mitch.
Satan incarnate.
Well, that's only because he's in trouble back in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
And his voter base is dying out.
You what, Ed?
And his voter base is dying out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let them die.
Yeah. Sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll tell you what. I don't know. I'm gonna write off everything if you know who wins this year.
Oh, I know. I know. I can.
I'm gonna check out. I'm just gonna be like,
we got to spend the next. If that happens, we'll just have to spend the next 4 years going. Thank God, it'll be over.
Yeah. Pride 48. You know, Pride 48 becomes your new refuge. Oh my God.
It would be by the end of the second term, we'd be a third world country.
Yeah.
Serious.
No kidding.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. There's lots of problems with.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
It's not. Yeah.
I feel lucky because I'm in California, but.
Yeah, you are lucky actually. Well,
because we're like a small country all by ourselves, and
yeah,
we can deal pretty independently of our federal government.
See, but to a point, you're lucky, but it
Yeah.
costs 3 times as much to live there as it does.
No, we've got our challenges too.
At least Jim and I, at least we live in a liberal state.
Yeah.
And I'm sure our governor, he's all right. But he would definitely like put in some like things to guard against,
Mm-hmm.
What's going
So
on.
Mr. Mike in the chat room posted something. Did you see that? It says Brazil government aid says COVID-19's toll on the elderly will reduce the pension deficit as country outbreak escalates.
And I
What did I say?
Yeah, we said that back at the beginning. It's like they just started dying for. We got 10 minutes left, and we're going to be done. I swear they just want to kill off the people so they can rob the more Social Security from us. So
Sure.
And they've been using it to run their wars and protect their personal interests for years. So anyway,
Oh my God.
On to happier subjects.
Yeah.
Like the porn.
Like the porn, like Mr. Tattoo Man here.
oh yeah, he's quite hot.
Yeah.
I don't normally like blondes, but something about blondes with beards and lots of tattoos just kind of fucking make me hot.
I mean those spotty little blonde beards.
Shut up.
No, I always liked that blonde look of the like real coarse blonde. A good like scruffy blonde, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little rough looking.
Always.
Oh, that one was nice. Jim laying on his back.
Yeah, look at the size of his balls.
Look at the hangers on that guy.
Right?
Yeah.
He puts big fatty to shame.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, thanks for that visual.
Yeah, right.
What, Bill? You haven't experienced big fatty's balls?
No, I have not. I have not seen or
gosh.
touched Big Fatty's balls.
Oh my gosh.
Too.
Well,
kind
we
of
can
like-
remedy that.
It's a rite of passage.
I was going to say, is it a
really.
rite of passage?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. First time I met him, he told me that I had to touch him.
I think I heard that too.
I think you're supposed to make a wish.
Right.
Oh, oh.
Isn't that how it works?
Something like that.
I don't
Getting a
think I
wish.
did, and if I did, it didn't come true.
Aw.
Because I'm sure I would have remembered it.
Aw.
You should have rubbed him like a genie's lamp.
Right.
Okay.
Did you see what Han Cub put in the chat room?
Yeah.
What?
The
No.
smiley face throwing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
Fatty would say, "How dare you?"
Elvira dare you.
Now,
Yeah.
Honk Cub's next one is very good.
Yes, it is.
ooh.
Is he posting some good porn?
Everybody's posting good porn.
Mm.
Why is that man yellow? The one
He's
with the
in clown
tattoo,
makeup.
the one with the tattoos on his face. I don't understand why
He's got
yellow.
liver failure.
Apparently.
Oh my God, yeah. I posted that. He didn't look yellow and
On this?
yeah, he didn't look yellow and
God, look at that dick.
That's the kind of comment we like to hear.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's a lob.
Oh,
Oh,
where's
it's
Toppy?
and
and
it's
he's got a blonde scruffy beard.
do you see what he's in?
An airplane.
Airplane bathroom.
That's
Oh,
classy.
nice.
That's strictly class.
There you go. The Mile High Club.
Is he in there with someone else, or just by
he's
himself?
No, by himself.
It looks like he's got a hoagie made of flesh hanging between him.
And it's uncut.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Mhm.
Boner.
Nice.
Bonerific.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, we have 6 minutes.
yep.
Anybody have great, wonderful plans for the weekend they would like to share with us?
No.
I'm going to be making chocolate hummus.
Ooh.
You will enjoy it.
You willing to remember to dissolve that sugar
Yeah.
in the water that you cook the beans in.
Even if the beans are out of a can, you should boil them in water for at least like an hour.
You can go a half hour.
To break them down.
Yeah,
because it helps the skin like disintegrate in the food processor. Better.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise you don't want to be picking the skins out from between.
I use the fresh beans and I soak them overnight, and then I boil them for about an hour, and then I eat.
A can you could probably get away with maybe half hour, but don't boil it in the can water.
You want to, when you pick them up, you want to be able to just squeeze them and they just disintegrate.
They just break down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Buy those cookies. Get those windmill cookies. I have a bag of ginger snaps. I'm wondering how chocolate and ginger snaps will go.
That sounds good. I love ginger.
You need to have a taste test and report back.
There we go.
Yeah.
Chocolate hummus and ginger snaps. That sounds actually kind of good.
There was another. I think I bought 3 cookies. I don't remember what the other one was.
Well, I know you did get ginger snaps.
Yeah, I like those.
You got windmills, and I did see another one.
Was it with the wafers?
God, I hope not.
I know. Only my grandmother ever had. That was the only person I ever knew that had them.
Did you get the chocolate-covered graham crackers from the dollar store?
No. That's a Christmas treat.
Oh my God, it was so terrible this year. They actually every year we buy those chocolate-covered graham crackers from the dollar store.
Yeah.
This year they were like half the pack.
Yeah.
Size. They used to be like this long tube. Now they were like this big.
You know what I used to do with those things? Break them up, and then bite the chocolate off of one end and put it in milk, and then suck the milk up through the graham cracker.
Oh my God! What an it?
That's great.
You're talented.
Wow. Wow, you can really suck.
Can you suck a bowling ball through a garden hose?
Look at the hangers on that one that Horn Cub posted. Good God.
That's about what big fatties are like.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I am not.
Oh, the guy on the beach?
Yes. Yeah. Good Lord.
Yeah, right. Doesn't Big Fatty put weights on his?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes,
Don't give away secrets.
Oh, come on, Jim. Big Fatty secrets about his balls? Right? What?
Wow.
No, he's told people that.
I've heard he did.
On this show, he's told us that. But what do we got left? 2 minutes.
All right.
Well, happy late birthday to Nessa.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Happy late birthday, Nessa.
It was Nessa's birthday this last
week. Was it today? I thought it was today.
I think it was just today.
I think it was yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I listened to 2 shows of Big Fatties.
It was this week.
It was. That's the accurate thing.
I was actually worried because I listened to a show from yesterday, and he sounded awful. I was like, "Oh, please tell me he don't have the plague."
Yeah.
But then his show today, he sounded fine. So
yeah, he was fine today. I was going to recommend a good throat swabbing for him.
He just needed to get plunged out. So
all right. Before we get dropped, I want to thank everybody for the wonderful porn tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes, it was great seeing everybody. Variable, sorry we didn't have a lot of facts for you to check.
And since it's summer now, I have no idea what our schedule is going to be, but I assume that we're going to do the Pride 48 live.
Yay!
I hope so.
That's going to be like the end of June, I guess. So
yeah.
And don't forget to donate. We need to keep need to keep the site live. So
Yeah.
And don't forget the podcaster registration is now open on the website.
oh, okay.
Okay.
And it is available until Friday, June 12th at 8 p.m. And it's posted on our social media.
And somebody remind me tomorrow to.
Less than 1 minute, Gavin.
All right. Everybody
All
say
right.
good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Love and kisses.
Thank you,
to
everybody.
all.
Bye, you all.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.